YouTube, welcome back. It's some more Slay the Spire. Just mentioned to Twitch, we're now working through the Ascensions in this game. We've beaten the game with every character. So far, 100% win record. Just pointing that out. Let's keep it going. A1 Elite spawn more often. I just said as well to Twitch, I don't think this is a downside. I think this is a positive. I think you want to take Elites. Because Elites give you rewards, and if you get more rewards, you get stronger. That's my logic. So I welcome the Elites. Okay, arise my warrior, time to fight again. Whenever you rest at a rest site, you can raise your max health by 5. Upgrade a card, or the first 3 card rewards you see are upgraded, but the first treasure chest you get is empty. I kind of don't like this option just purely because it feels like it's less dopamine inducing. I do like to open the chest and see what's inside them, and I think I've not seen all the relics yet, so I would like to see that. Okay, let me forge a path with my favorite game, the drawing mini game. I probably want 3 elites if you can offer me 3 elites. You are actually offering me 3 elites now. Beyond that, I'd like some campsites. There is actually 3 elites on this side as well. In fact, there's many ways to achieve 3 elites. Can I achieve 4? No. Actually, I think this won't be the path. I think I'm looking more like this path instead. I did improve the Ascension to get easier because I had 100% win rate at the highest difficulty. Yeah, well, you know, at A19, the highest difficulty, we were like just flying. So, campsite elite. I guess it turns if I want to shop early. I probably don't want the early shop. So, I think this, whoops, is the path. And just straight down. So, a lot of just fighting guys, to be honest with you. I would prefer a few more question mark tiles, which maybe means the right was better, but... I do get 3 campsites this way. Wait, hold on a minute. I got 3 the other way. In fact, I got more the other way. Wait, I'm stupid. I think this was better. Wait, hold on a minute. I'm really stupid. I am really stupid. This is only 2 elites. That's why I didn't do that path. What did I just draw? I need to redraw it, I think. Actually, what I'm looking at right now is it doesn't matter. Let me do what I was originally going to do. I think it is actually irrelevant. I still get, like, the same number of campsites, I think. Or maybe I don't. Shh. I'll do this. It's fine. It can't matter that much. So do I want to get rid of the chest? Do I take this? Because I've never done the option before. And I guess at some point I have to get all the relics. And I guess, strictly speaking, this is a relic. Okay, let's do this now. I don't love it, to be honest with you, but... Can I also see the cards I upgraded? Oh, card reward, sorry, not the actual cards that I have. You know what, actually this works, because I'm fighting a bunch of guys. So I'm going to get a bunch of card rewards, and they get instantly upgraded. The other thing about going through the Ascensions now is that we're also going to start seeing new cards again, because we're unlocking cards as we play the game. And as a reminder, we're playing as the character that gets 6 health at the end of battle, so we can take 6 damage to our red, and that's fine. It will be wiped clean. Twin Strikes, Anger, Iron Wave. These are all old cards. I typically like taking an attacking card. I do have a bit of respect for Iron Wave, though. It's 7 block, add 7 damage for 1 mana. I'd normally spend 1 mana for both of those things. So getting both of them seems pretty good. I said pay 1 mana for it. I'd pay for it, like, now. So I'm pretty happy with that. What do we do as the build as this guy last time as well? I can't actually remember how I played the game with him. Did I do the usual strength build? Is that still in the game? I can't remember. It's been like 2 weeks, so I have no memory of it anymore. I found the 3 most boring cards of the game. I mean, possibly true, but at the same time, you do sometimes need the boring cards. Like, they're usually the glue that holds the run together. Kind of a perfect example, honestly. If I didn't have Iron Wave there, I either would have to choose between taking some damage or blocking everything but not doing any damage. Now with Iron Wave, I can do both. Should probably have done that in a different order, but oh well. It shouldn't matter. As the minimum damage I can do right now is a 6 into vulnerability into a 9. It's probably why you're bad at the game, you choose over the fruity cards. Dominate. Gain 1 strength for each vulnerable on the enemy. Okay, now that's a fruity card. Lose 1 health, deal 13 to all enemies. Or deal 10, draw 2. I do like the idea of dominate. The problem with that is I need to like really heavily lean into vulnerability, which currently I'm not in that state. I think breakthrough is a really good card. I think you do need to grab AoE damage at some point, and it's a really good AoE damage card. And the opponent strike I think is just always great. 1 mana, deal 10, draw 2 cards, fantastic. Bear in mind we saw some cards like as the previous character we played as, which was sadly the defect. We was like 1 mana, draw 3. 1 mana, draw 2 with 10 damage on it is actually a fairly good deal. But sadly, I know, fruity fun new card. Maybe we'll try and lean in this direction. I know that the vulnerability build exists. I'm going to take breakthrough first. I think it's more important to like build the foundation of the run, and then like we can build these fancy towers and spires on top of it. Like most buildings don't start with like the, you know, like the gargoyles and stuff on the very bottom, right? They put those things on the top once they've made sure like it won't fall down. You know, I done run with the defects today. You relied on chaos to summon me plasma to make some kind of infinite loop with compact and status cards. Yeah, that compact card seemed really interesting. And in fact, it kind of seemed like a very interesting build for the status build. Maybe we'll try and focus it on more next time we come back to the defect. But I mean, we'll let the game take me by the hand and then we'll go in the direction the game wants me to go, I suppose. Tremble, apply 3 vulnerable. Hold on. Deal 6 damage, deals 4 additional damage for each card in the exhaust pile. That's right, we did some sort of like exhaust shenanigans last time I did this, I think. I might grab Tremble and just lean in this vulnerability direction now that I know that it exists. It's also, it can't really be bad, like, putting vulnerable on people. Let's take it. Alright, and this is where we took Breakthrough. Sadly, I've not drawn it, but the thought was there, okay? Does this round up or down? I can't remember how vulnerability works again. It rounds down, right? Because I want to know if I can Iron Wave the vulnerability enemy to do 11 damage. But I think I'll do 10. I mean, actually, I guess we'll for science it. Yeah, he does 10. He does round down. I thought he did this. It was an A1 exclusive build. You always 1 turn away from falling over. I mean, that's kind of the fun thing about the early Ascensions. You can just get away with wild shit. Kind of same with Peglin as well, where at the early Crucibles, you can just get away with wild shit. It's like, oh, why don't you ever do the gold build? It's like, well, it does work at, like, you know, C0 to, like, C11 or whatever it is. But after that, it becomes really tricky, because you need to spend money, otherwise you're going to perish. Okay, Breakthrough picks up a kill. I'm taking 19 damage, but I can't really do a lot about that, so we'll take 19 damage. Actually, well, I mean, we're not going to take 19. I'll put some block up. I'm just toying with whether or not I want to use this. I think it's actually a pretty good idea to use this right now. Because then I'm only taking 3. And I might need more block cards going forwards. Although, if one of them doesn't attack me every single turn, then I can work with it. No, all the pesky slimes. Oh my god, I drew every single upgraded defend card. What are the chances? Okay, we take 0 damage over the course of that battle. I can live with this. Gain 7 block, apply vulnerable. So this is even more vulnerability application. And it becomes 2 and 8. Okay, let's lean into it. I think vulnerability is a build. It wasn't in the first game, so let's try this new build. When I played the Slimes and Floating Mana, it just didn't matter. I knew the next card was going to kill, so I just didn't care. Honestly, it was laziness. It's the only actual answer to this query. I just couldn't be bothered dragging the card. Oh yeah, you get stronger. I forgot. I meant to actually attack you. Okay. Actually, I think this guy's pretty hard. I'm beginning to see enemies now where it's like, oh, I don't want to fight this guy. Anyone that's like this continuous scaling, pretty spicy. We'll just keep him vulnerable. I'll actually put even more vulnerability on you. From now, I probably don't need to do it anymore. I think I can kill with the 4 vulnerability left over. Alright, bad battle, but as I said, this is a hard guy, I think. Are you an elite? You are an elite. Wait. Yeah, you are an elite. Okay, that's fair enough. I was gonna say, if you're a general enemy, like, you need to be nerfed. While your health is at below 50%, you have 3 additional strength. Cool. Whenever you gain block, deal 5 damage to a random enemy. Probably not for this build. Gain strength for each vulnerability of that enemy exhaust. So you remove the exhaust when you upgrade it. I'm taking it. I didn't take it before because I didn't have the build for it. I have the build for it now. Okay. Taunt this dude. Get him. I wish you died. But it's not the end of the world. I could just finish you off now. I guess I'll just finish you off. I was going to say I could also lower this guy's health, but he's already in range of breakthrough, so I don't really care. So, currently from what I'm thinking, the vulnerability build surely is weak to multiple enemies. It's another single target, like, destroyer. So I'm going to have to find some ways to basically protect myself from multiple enemies. And also, the thing I love with this character is if you do take damage, just play well in the next battle and you can start healing it back off again. Shrug, Headbutt, Bludgeon. I don't think we're a Bludgeon build just yet, but it'd be interesting to try and make Bludgeon work. But a card to discard pile on top of your draw pile. It's good for cycling something important, and actually I do have something important. It's Dominate. So I don't think this is a crazy take. And actually, I've got a few defensive cards now in the form of Taunt and Iron Wave. I do love Shrug It Off as well, and I am kind of lacking card draw. For now, though, let's take Headbutt. Alright, 2 of these guys. The game's getting harder. Let me take this back, thank you very much. No vulnerability right now. I could bash into Dominate, which doesn't feel great. Okay, should I really have thought about this turn more than, like, I did? I'm gonna drink a potion. I just want to see if we can get a kill. Another Iron Wave. Okay, we pick up a kill. And I just need 15 damage. Okay, that's fine. I'll block it all. And one day we'll play Dominate. True Grit. Gain 7 block exhaust card at random. Body Slam gain damage equal to your block of Pommel Strike. I think I don't need another one of these cards right now. I don't want to dilute out the build. Which admittedly isn't working yet, but actually against this guy it might work, because he takes some time. Bring the vulnerability card back again, please. True Grit's a good card. Is it? Is it, though? Hold on, I should be hitting you. I was going to say put more vulnerability on you, but actually I think that's a pretty stupid idea. Shall we begin? I'd rather not, actually. I'd really rather not. You heard it from the people that win a lot. Definitely doing this. I think I need to mitigate my damage. We'll take this exhaust. I gain 5 strength. That's pretty reasonable. I guess if I'm gaining strength as well, I should take multi-hit moves. And now I actually need to start dealing damage. Unfortunately, I don't have... Actually, I should have struck him. I should have struck him and used the potion. It was actually way worth it, rather than take 20 damage. That was a poor trade. I get to save the potion, but... Okay, so the build doesn't quite work yet. Vajra is very nice, though. Add a copy of the 3rd attack you play each turn into your hand. Okay. I kind of get it, but... In fact, I really do get it. What do you upgrade into out of interest? Innate. Okay, I kind of get the idea of it. It'd be really good if it was like Hang. Lose 3 health, gain 2 energy, another Iron Wave. I'm not really about any of this just yet. This is going to be empty, right? Yeah. Okay, question mark tiles save me. Lose 100 gold, transform 2 cards, gain 5 max health. The Morphic Grove. You enter a grove of crystalline trees and they begin to quiver excitedly. A chorus of hellos and welcomes bombard you from a group of Morphics. Sorry, as a group of Morphics burst forth from the tree. One of the Morphics is fidgeting in the corner, clearly not associable with the others. Approach the group or the loner. Honestly, I'd approach none of them if I could make my decision, but sadly the third option isn't there, the self-loner option. I might do some transforming. We're not going to a shop this floor. Let's get rid of a strike and a defend. Ashen Strike and Flame Barrier. Okay, that's fine. I kind of got like what I put into it. I put an attack into it and a defend in it, and I got an attack and defend back out again. I can get cheese. The room is full of cheese. This room is full of cheese. You look around to see if there are any traps above you. More cheese. The candles in this room appear to be made of cheese. The furniture is also cheese. Suddenly the door slams shut behind you. It's made of cheese. Okay, so last time we did this, we took this option. And I'm going to do it again. So, as long as we keep battles and keep living longer and longer and longer, we'll get more and more max health, which feels pretty good. I will say this probably means now I'm going to heal here, which I think I'm going to heal here. Hopefully we get a nice clean battle versus the elite. A clean battle versus the last guy. And then we do something at the last campsite that is not resting, I guess. Smithing, probably. Also, don't be too scared to use your potions. I also suspect this is going to be a pretty awkward battle for me because I don't have great AoE options, and also, I assume the vulnerability gets removed when he splits. You know what? This is worth. I waste 1 shield from the potion. Who cares? Right, let's dominate this guy. Now this does a little bit more damage. I'd love to have 1 more mana. I guess I could use this to split them. Actually, I think I will do. I used my last potion, but now I can do dominate, oh sorry, breakthrough. And look at that value. Look at that value. Otherwise, I'd have to wait back for breakthrough. Yeah, that was a great play. I'm actually very happy with that play. Start of your third turn, gain 3 energy. Burning Pact, exhaust a card to draw 2 cards. A Perfected Strike. I didn't do this build in Slay the Spire 1. What makes you think I'm going to do it in Slay the Spire 2? I guess if there's more strike options. A Shrug. I'll take Shrug. We're quite defensive right now. Also, what am I thinking? A battle versus a question mark tile? Of course I'm taking the question mark tile. I want to see all the events. Alright, never mind. Let's go after the Shrinker Beetle first. I think I'm more scared of that guy. Since I rely on doing damage with attacks. I need to make Spire attacks twice as bad. You know what? Sure, I'll take the 2 strength. Wait, did I get 3 strength? Oh no, Vajra, I did get 2 strength. Okay, finish this guy off. Wait, actually, I could headbutt as well. I could Oh, I've also got so much mana. Headbutt into Breakthrough. Into Shrug. Into Breakthrough. Then, I guess I'm playing the last 3 cards, so it's quite easy. The order could have been better. I could have put vulnerability on you sooner. But it still doesn't super matter. I'm probably killing you in 2 or 3 attacks. Mangle. Deal 15 damage. Enemy loses 10 strength this turn for 3. Pretty expensive. Deal 2 damage. The next attack you play costs 0. Again, not really what I want. I guess you want Unrelenting with Mangle. And then another Breakthrough. I mean, losing 10 strength is actually pretty insane, depending on the enemy. I can't remember what this guy does. Don't you summon a bunch of guys? Aren't you the AoE battle? I don't think I take anything. Okay, we're gonna Smith here. I assume I can do this at 52 health. What is the best card to upgrade? It's probably Dominate. Get rid of Exhaust. And now this isn't a limit break, but I'm trying to treat it as a limit break. I will just keep pulling it back and keep using it. We also need to put the vulnerability on the boss. That's fine. We take a little bit of damage. That's too much damage. I'm just telling you right now. Okay, we're taking 12, 19. I can put up 11 block. I can block the rest with this, but I think I could do better value than that. Also, the skull's gonna trigger. This is fine. Just keep this guy vulnerable. Now you made me weak, but I gain strength, so joke's on you. We draw Dominate. We're definitely playing Dominate. The question is, do I actually kill the ads? Surely I have to, right? It's also the 10 I've got 6 energy. Because otherwise they're just going to scale out of control. I didn't actually block all the damage this turn. We might be in trouble here. Then you're buffing this turn. I don't really want to hit you. I guess I just leave you then, because Breakthrough's the dream for killing you now. I'm not taking damage. Let me hit the priest guy and break through. Hopefully picks up a double at least. I think actually the right play was just to kill the guy. And just, like, fuck everything else off. I'll take the 3. I need to keep doing the damage. I assume he eventually takes a turn off to some more guys. Draw last. It's always the best play. We get a full heal at the end of this as well, so it's not the end of the world just yet. It's approaching the end of the world, but it's not. Dominate him again. And look, we're doing 19 damage on strikes now. Summon more people. You know, the right course of action is just to kill him. Bring this back. I'm happy with the strength gain. Yeah, he dies in, like, another attack. We nearly lost here. But we're learning. Mangle Barricade Thrash. Deal 4 damage twice. Exhaust a random attack in your hand and add its damage to this card. Now, we did Thrash last time. And I'm here to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do it again. Because the other two options are not what I want. Also, theoretically, like, shrinking my deck would not be a bad thing. And I've got a card that has synergy with Exhaust build, aka Ashen Strike. So we're going to Thrash again. Fighting Crabulon. Again, we're going to take the aggressive pathway, because I think it's the right option. So I'm liking the look of this. I'm somewhat liking the look of this. I'm loving the look of that. That's pretty good. I should consider going to a shop fairly soon, but maybe we don't go to a shop. Maybe we just go to a shop on the next floor. Or a question mark tile just happens to be a shop. One or the other. Right, so it's the same option again. Oh, it's not the same option. Pale's Wing. You may sacrifice card rewards to Pale. Every 2 sacrifices obtain a relic. What do you mean I can sacrifice cards to Pale? I don't understand. How do I sacrifice cards to Pale? Okay, I mean, I'm gonna have to take this option because I don't really get what I'm doing. So I guess I just don't get a card reward and I just sack it off. Okay. I mean, it doesn't really help me in the battle, but sure. I just want to see what it's all about, to be honest with you. Okay, my opening turn is just pure aggression. Pale's Wing is insane. Good. Right, I'm going to have to take 15 here, which is not my favourite start of a battle, but I'm just going to do this better. I mean, that's lethal on this guy, so I can strike the other one. Okay. I choose if I want to sacrifice. Okay. Get stunned, nerd. So I get to look at the cards as well. Okay. Evil Eye, gain 11 block. Gain another 11 block if you've exhausted a card this turn. I see the vision. I do. Add a copy of the 3rd attack you play each hand. Sorry, each turn into your hand. The problem with Evil Eye is that it's not the build I was necessarily trying to go towards. I do have Thrash, but it's really just Thrash or nothing. Well, kind of Thrash or nothing. You got it with Prayer Wheel, so you got additional card rewards. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking of with the synergy. Let's see. Let me sacrifice. Zen Weaver. You walk through a spider web and panic, but then a wave of calm washes over you. Calm down. I need to quit fussing up my... I'm sorry, I need you to quit fussing up my web. How did you calm down so quickly? The itty-bitty spider upstairs to meet you. He's willing to impart some techniques for gold. I mean, if I just spend gold here, I don't need to go to the shops, right? You take 250 of my gold, remove 2 of my cards. Get my deck nice and thin. I managed to get rid of defense here, because we've got quite a lot of defense cards being put into the deck. I'll do one of each. I changed my mind immediately. I think I would have been more inclined to get rid of 2 defense, though, in 2 strikes. And dude, the 16-card deck for me is pretty thin, and Thrash gets it thinner. Bonk. I need to play Iron Wave first before I do the bonk again. Okay, interesting. So multi-attacks trigger as 2 separate instances. I should have killed this guy as well. I took 1 damage somewhat unnecessarily. So, headbutt the Thrash back. I can't kill this nerd, sadly. No, I can. I shrug off, I Thrash. Goodbye, Action Strike. Wait, maybe it's just a mono Thrash deck. Just keep bringing it back. I keep replaying it. Okay, would have helped if I looked at my mana there. Oh, Armament Plus. Infernal Blade. I mean, the exhaust stuff is quite nice. I think, no, I'd just take Armament Plus. I know I was gonna sacrifice again, but something came up. Very good came up. Okay, you put up temporary spikes, we figured out as well, I think. Last time we did this battle. Let me try and get the vulnerability going. I will say, currently the vulnerability is not looking very good. We might be missing cards, to be fair. They might unlock. Which is somewhat the danger of saying something is good or something is bad. We've not really seen the full package yet. But so far, it's just so hard to get the vulnerability ticking up. Okay, my ordering there, not proud of it, but the end result, pretty good. I have 5 strength. I don't think we need to put more vulnerable on you. Oh, have we seen the card that's supposed 99 vulnerable on people? Is that still in the game? Because if so... we've got an insane build. Also, I can't really get around the thorns right now. Which makes me really upsetty spaghetti, because I actually took quite a lot of damage there. Breakthrough, Anger, Perfected Strike. No, this is a sacrifice if I ever saw a sacrifice. I have Pantograph. Start of each boss fight, heal 25. Dude, that's pretty good. It basically trades as an upgrade, right? While crossing the rickety wooden bridge, there's a sudden torrent of rain. Massive gust of wind. Do I want to remove Shrug It off from my deck? I'd rather not, but actually, I think compared to the other options in my deck, it's pretty, like, okay. And it's not upgraded. It's kind of sad to lose it. There's definitely better options, like the strikes. But I'll accept it. Yeah, I really do hate bridges in this game. They're so mean. Oh, the Silence got that card now. Okay. Should probably consider using some potions as well, at some point. I'm taking 25 damage. I could Flame Barrier and Speed Potion and just use the potion up. It's a kind of a shame because I would be kind of wasting Breakthrough. Because it'd definitely be Flame Barrier into defend. But actually, I don't block everything, but I do get a stun off. The alternate line needs like breakthrough into strike, but that doesn't pick up a kill either. Actually, this might be a turn of using the energy potion. In fact, it might be a turn of using both potions. So you're going to die when you hit me, and I take no damage, and you're going to get stunned. It's an expensive turn 1, but actually it's quite effective. Kind of want to bring back breakthrough. But if I do that, I'm not doing dominate. But I guess the battle's not lasting long enough for dominate, so who cares? Also, I can't count. I thought I had one fewer mana. So interesting. I assume that does nothing. Okay, it does do nothing. Set up strike. Deal 7 damage, gain 2 strength this turn. 7 and put 1 vulnerable on all enemies. Vaguely appealing because it just says vulnerable in the name. I will take Thunderclap. Also, AoE damage I did say was going to be one of my weaknesses. So let's take another card that gives me AoE options. This guy gives you an energy rebate, right? That's his gimmick. I take no damage. Thunderclap the cheeks. Exactly. Energy rebate. It's really awkward. Like, all the cards to do with gaining strength cost energy, which means when I do that turn, I need to, like, play block with it, but I don't have these big, massive block gaining cards. So, I'm struggling a little bit right now to see, like, the full package. Alright, this is the turn where I have, like, infinite energy. And with that, I've wasted 3 energy and barely done anything, and I'm taking all the damage. On the plus side, the skull is about to trigger. What do I want back? There must be a certain point where I'm happy with the strength gain. I don't need to worry about it anymore. I'm not sure I'm there yet. I'm probably there, actually. Let's take armaments back. Let's make sure I'm defensive. Surely with 7 strength I win eventually. And I'm about to get 3 more. In fact, I'm probably approaching the point where I'd be willing just to sack some of these other cards. Sag. I was so close. Okay, the skull's active. An enemy dies, gain energy and draw a card. That's actually pretty big for me. Again, it just helps me deal with multiple enemies. I'm not seeing it. I don't see where any of this meets my package. I think I sack again. First time I play attack skill power each turn, gain strength and dexterity. Okay, that's something else I can play around, but I don't have a power in my deck yet, so I literally can't use it. Oh, it's so awkward. I just want to, like, bash, dominate, but I'm taking... I mean, I guess I'm only taking 4 damage for the sake of this. Like, I need all the relics that give you, like, have 10 block on turn 1, have 14 block on turn 2, have 18 block on turn 3. Otherwise, it's really awkward. Speaking of awkward turns... Wait, if I armaments this, do I have a really sad time? Well, this is gonna hurt. You're both attacking, which is extremely rude. But we should be good. It's fine. It's okay. Health is a resource. Entropic Brew could be massive because I can just pop all of it. Deal 7 damage. Whenever you gain block this turn, deal 5 to another enemy. Tremble, body slam. Maybe we tried grab more trembles. Maybe that was one of the solutions. Because it's one of the few ways I can get a lot of vulnerability. Because bear in mind, one vulnerability a turn is just like, you know, it's going in as fast as it's coming out the tap at the other end. I need to be like creating more of a reservoir. I know he's dropped 10 gold. I need more things to help me in battle. I think I'm going to have to forgo this elite and take a quick heal. Because I think I'm going to die otherwise. I may even die the other way. The other option was well, strictly speaking, the 6 potions in here might actually give me an answer. Okay, so many more guys. Let's start using some potions. Also, give me that back. Oh, cool. Oh my god, I forgot about the Gremlin Horde. That's actually insane value. I'd really like to stop taking damage. I guess I can do that by just killing him. Headbutt, uppercut, body slam. I can see a world where another headbutt makes the deck. I'm not happy with it, but I can see it. Uppercut is also an interesting one. It has vulnerable and weak, and it's kind of what I need. You know what? Uppercut, you make the deck. I'm going to go this way as well now. Give me another question mark event. I'm missing some health. Okay. We do get a shop finally. Do I want another copy of Thrash? Dude, where are all the cards that say stuff with vulnerability? That's what I need. Should be my best card. I got Pantograph. Yeah, I will be healing at the last campsite. Are you still 6, by the way, Orichalcum? You sure are. Belt Buckle's a shout. Give me a bit more block. And actually, Battle Trance for draw would be pretty good. Because I think currently, as much as I want the vulnerability to be the main focus of the deck and dominate my opponents, I think cycling my deck to Thrash is actually the better option. And actually, wait, I can't afford both, sadly. I'm 4 gold away from being able to do Battle Trance and Prep. I think Battle Trance is better than Prep as well, for the cost. And actually, I have no other cards to draw cards anymore, right? I literally removed by one of the cards, so it's basically free to do what it wants. And actually, Inflame has a certain shout as well in this deck now because we've got the relic that gives you strength and dexterity for playing skill, power, and attack on the same turn. So, I think I'm going to grab you. Battle Trance better than Prep. I mean, it's a card that draws you 3 cards, or it's a card that, relic that draws you 2 cards. And the other one I can play multiple times. It's not completely crazy. If I drew Battle Trance in my opening hand, with this deck, Battle Trance is better. And it costs 74 versus 176. I don't think that's a hot take, actually. Under certain circumstances, it could be. If I had, like, infinite mana on turn 1, then yeah, you want the card draw front-loaded. But I don't have that. I have, like, no draw. I have nothing, actually. No combos, no nothing. Oh, Nyx. If you ask me, would I prefer to be prepared or stuck in a trance? The trance. Easily. Why would I want to be stuck in a state of prepared? That's like a high anxiety state. A trance is just really chill. Okay, it's the guy that you don't want to attack. Debatably. Alright, what's in the power potion? Higher Dark Embrace or Stone Armor. Just 4 plating up front or just more energy. I felt the more energy option is just the better option. How's it go? Not too bad. Just working our way up the Spire. I'm just going to drink it all. Well, almost all of it. Choose a card in your draw pile to put into my hand. 3 random skills or a plus card. I really don't want to take a lot of damage from you. This is in my deck, so I'll take it. Okay, and I think this is a card worth headbutting, which is what I was trying to gather. So I've gained a strength, right, via you. I think. I wish it was easy to tell if this is triggered or not. Yeah, I played my skill. Yeah, I've done it. I've triggered it. But I'm still taking 21 damage, though, so I'd rather not take 21 damage. I know, hot take. I'm willing to take a little bit, though. And I think the skull was already active, but the skull's active. The skull was definitely active. I was on 45 health. Okay, Thrash was like the gimmick of this build. So I think it'd be really bad if I don't play the card. I know it's putting bad stuff from my deck, but as long as... Wait, is it every time I hit you? Yes. That's slightly awkward. I think we just have to go for it. We float a mana, so be it. But it's how I want to beat this guy. Tremble, dominate. He's not attacking me. Is the Aethermancer series dead, or have I been missing it? Aethermancer series is not dead. It's just I've beat everything there is to beat in that game, and there is new content coming out in about a week's time. And I will come back and play it in the week's time when the new characters added to the game. But I was doing so many other things and I saw like there was going to be a big patch. I was like, I'll wait for the big patch. Yeah, it's just in a coma right now. It's just in a trance. Don't worry about it. I don't really want to fill my hand with just complete and utter junk. But if we just attack this guy, he might die. Bash him. Wave him. Strike him. Okay. Maybe I gave that guy too much respect. Conflagration. Deal 8 damage to all enemies. Deals 2 additional damage for each other attack you played this turn. Where are the cards with... Oh wait, Vulnerable Bully. Deal 4 damage. Deal 2 additional damage for each vulnerable in the enemy. I've done it. I found the card. This is how you're meant to do the build. I don't heal here because I've got the Pantograph. Would you become out of interest? 3. Interesting idea. I think I need to upgrade the cards like this, or with that give me more vulnerability to keep the vulnerability ticking up. And actually, I think weakness and uppercut would be a pretty big deal. So I'm going to take uppercut. I will appreciate... Oh, sorry, I do appreciate my deck is really weird. As in, like, I don't think it's good. Okay, I can play a skill, an attack, and a power this turn, which will give me a boost. Fisticuffs, actually, if I could put it in my deck, I would. It's the exact type of card that I want. Because then I get a reward for putting vulnerability on, because I'll get more block from Fisticuffs. Because of the vulnerability. So I'll take it. And actually the strength gain as well. In fact, it's the perfect card. I need Fisticuffs. Like, this turn was good, and I'm still taking damage. Admittedly, not a lot, but still. 8th month's is tied for your second favorite series after Pokemon. Pokemon is still also ongoing in case, I mean, like, the timing for this for YouTube is going to be all over the place, but I've got stuck in another battle where I need a specific item that is only obtainable from a specific raid. Actually, it's like 5 specific raids, but it's a 5% chance that I just can't find it. But when I get it, oh boy, when I get it, then we can do some more Pokemoning. And again, I don't know the ordering of this, but I need a specific one of the choice items. Specifically, I need Choice Scarf. And I've got Band and Scope. In fact, I think I've got 2... Not Scope. Specs. In fact, I've got 2 specs, I think. So, I've been very unfortunate. / fortunate, because I do need the other items anyway. So, not complaining, but... yeah, I just didn't get what I wanted. Okay, let's bring Fisticuffs back, I think. As it's probably the best card in this deck. And I will keep smacking, I think. Do I just take a hit here? I think I just take a hit. We heal at the end of this to full anyway. Right, this is the big turn. I'd love to uppercut the other guy. However, I think that is not going to be something I can arrange. Actually, no, I could do it, but it just makes my turn slightly awkward. Maybe it's fine. Normally when I do this battle, I just kill one of the claws instantly, but perhaps it's not that build. Maybe I just need to, like... okay, we need to kill that guy. I was gonna, maybe we need to humor, like, keeping one alive for a bit longer. I'd love to keep Thunderclap, but exhaust the card, please. That's 4 extra damage on Bully if I taunt versus... wait, I'm not doing anything else. Never mind. The count was unnecessary. I was always going to do that. Okay, he's gained 7 strength. It's nice to gain 7 strength, right? I've done that too. Okay, I doubt I'm killing him this turn. The weakness would be nice, though. I'd like to play Thrash here as well, but there is a small issue. Actually, we should just do it. We're at the difficulty where we can just take damage right now. Use health as a resource. We heal full. And it was so much damage just dealt to this guy. Right, 3 vulnerability on this Dangus. I can dominate him. This is unblocked damage, right? Yes, I think it's unblocked damage. Headbutt him to get rid of the armor. Bring Thrash back. Fisticuffs him. I need that card. We need to go to a shop and find Fisticuffs. It's actually the win condition. It just completely changes the game. Brand. Lose a health, exhaust a card, and gain a strength. Gain 2 strength. Colossus. Gain 5 block. You receive 50% less damage from vulnerable enemies this turn. Okay, never mind. This is the card we need. I mean, we need both, to be fair. But yeah, that seems pretty good, actually. It basically turns vulnerability into, like, a form of weakness. In fact, a better form of weakness. We are fighting the Queen. The Queen summons a guy to do their bidding, right? That's the gimmick. Okay, before I do this, let me see which direction I want to go in. I think we should aim for more elites, and I probably should aim for a shop. I'd like a late shop, though, if I can do that. There is a fairly late shop over here. But can I do 3 elites on that pathway? I might be willing to forgo an elite if I get a late shop. I might have to forgo an elite. Because I want the opportunity to buy fisticuffs. So you know what? I'm aiming for this, that, and then that. Okay, hello tanks. Thanks for the item. Impressive sword warrior, you can use more weapons. Spike Gauntlet, gain energy at the start of each turn, powers cost 1 more. Actually pretty good for my deck, because I mean, it's somewhat good for my deck. I've only got 1 power in the deck, but I do have a relic that synergizes with power, so maybe I shouldn't take that. The first card you play each combat is played an extra time. That's really thrashing. And add a whistle to my deck, excuse me. Whistle is 3 mana, deal 33 damage, stun the enemy, exhaust. That seems real good as well. The problem is, it's the only card I would play on a given turn. And I can't cheat it. But it is really good. And actually, I say it's really good. It's good against a single guy. I think we take the throwing axe. Because that plus thrashing could be some serious damagios. The first card goes off 2 times. So hold on a minute. I can Flame Barrier. I will gain 24 block. And they'll take so much damage. Especially this, like, turret operator I've never seen before. How you operated that turret with no eyes, sir? Where's Oshu when you need it? And in fact, dude, look at this play. Flame Barrier goes off 2 times. Inflame, bully the guy. I gain a strength and dexterity from the Rainbow Ring. You don't need ice to spray and pray. I have seen a few Bastion plays in Overwatch where I'm not convinced he had ice, so maybe it tracks. Lived on 1. Armaments me? Wait, you have 26 health. That's fine, we can work this. Bring back... I should have played armaments first, that was the misplay. Bring back Taunt. I forgot that was going to occur. You know what, that's okay. So Tremble would go off 2 times, but do I actually care about that? Versus this going off 2 times and me taking no damage. Wait, it's the first one each combat, not each turn. Never mind, I'm stupid. I thought this was so much better than it actually is. I mean, it's still pretty good, to be honest with you. I won't complain about it, but... yeah, not quite as bombastic as I thought. Well, no harm, no foul. Better to learn now as well than versus the boss. Bloodletting, Anger, and Molten Fist. Deal 10 damage, double the enemy's vulnerability, exhaust. Okay, suddenly I'm finding the entirety of the vulnerability build. It's just all on the 3rd floor. Fucking cacaw guy. We could Thrash. It would go off 2 times and I would get an Omega boost on the 2nd hit. It would mean the rest of my turn is a little bit scuffed, because I don't have anything else to play. However, I'm doing it. You know what? I'll drink this. I'll drink to that. It does mean my order was horrible. Well, no, it wasn't. Well, no, it was. It was horrible. I should have done that first. It's fine. A1, we don't need to worry about colossal displays. You can get away with this shit. Are you every time, by the way? Yeah, it's each turn, okay. So if I... Let's do this. If I Colossus... Taunt... Yeah, that's pretty sizable, honestly, what's going on here. Thunderclap. Give him the Molten Fist. Now it's 4 vulnerability. Slap him. Slap him. And one more attack, he's dead. Probably. And now the vulnerability is actually ticking up. Gain a strength and dexterity. Love it. When a card's exhausted, gain 4 block. I can't remember if the guy I'm fighting respects this gimmick. Like, he doesn't give me statuses, right? The Queen? That's the only reason I would take Feel No Pain. Well, other than this. It probably is a sack. Symbiote. Alright, we found some amorphous polyp. Do I want to enchant a card with Corrupted? Does 50% more damage but lose 2 health? Or transform a card? 50% more damage on a card. It'd be so good on the fisticuffs when I start my deck, obviously. As a reminder as well, if we increase the damage on this card, I think I'm going to take this option, but if we increase the damage, Thrash could potentially eat the card, and I would get the damage without the cost, basically. It is a bit of a slow burner, though. I think I'm going to put it on Breakthrough. My AoE option, because I'm still a bit iffy with AoE. If we eat this at some point, it's fine. If we use it, I'd probably be willing to use it at that cost. Oh, who's this guy? Slime Berserker. How many appendages do you have? He's putting 10 status into my deck. Okay, well that doesn't seem very cool. The first card I play each turn goes off 2 times. Each combat, sorry. So I can thrash him, and I'm going to eat... Please don't eat Headbutt. I can't really control this, but I'd like you to not eat the Headbutt. Well, easy come, easy go. Alright, you picked the worst option. Thank you very much. Alright, 10 slimed in the discard pile. So I need to end this battle relatively quickly, I think is what I'm seeing. I'm taking 0 damage now. Well, other than this. I like his attack, which is just like... It's like me attacking someone. This is how I fight. Just waving my hands. That's 33 damage, dude. That's too much. Omega weak value, though. Dude, that's too many slimes. You're out of your mind if you think that's acceptable. Right. I'm just gonna have to beat this guy up, I think. I might have to play Breakthrough again. I'm just not convinced if I don't play this, I kill him. Perfected Strike, Pommel Strike, Taunt plus. I'll take Taunt plus. It's kind of in keeping with what I want to do, which I think is a bit more defensive than which becomes offensive Juggernaut, is the game plan. I forgot about that. It's kind of okay, but I should have played this instead to double it. What I wanted to do is actually bring this back again. I also should have played the potion first. I missed some damage. It's fine. I gained a dexterity. I'm only taking 12. It's going to put me in skull range. Now we have 7 strength. Colossus, Tremble, Taunt, Dominate, Flame Barrier. That's a turn. Mm, 36 damage is also a turn. Armaments. I probably have to uppercut this guy, but it means I'm not playing Thrash then. But I think the weakness is worth more. Maybe a game where I try to get Bully to win me the game. Todd. I'm not playing Bash, I'm dominating this guy. Like, all the hoops I'm jumping through, by the way, for this reward is insane. I do have 19 strength, but it's cost me a lot to get there. Then your turn, gain 1 block for each card in your hand. Actually pretty bad, but well, for my deck. Deal 6 damage. If you lost health this turn, draw a card. Spite, I get it. Breakthrough Body Slam. We sacrifice, give me a new relic. Whenever you play a card that costs 2 or more, gain 4 block. I need more Molten Fists, potentially, to scale it. Yeah, I mean, I get the whole build. The idea is this Molten Fist into Bully. I just grabbed them all too late. Like, I only just got a Molten Fist. And then Bully is your win condition to, like, pick up a kill from the fist, doubling. Because without this is kind of pointless. Honestly, I just need to win. Thanks, cool. I knew you had my back. Also, as a reminder, we've got Pantograph coming up. So, it's bad, but it's not terrible yet. I think we upgrade again. That's just more block. Maybe Bully is the win condition. Because this is how I'm gonna... Well, I was gonna say this is how I kill the boss, but actually, is my build so awful for this boss? Because I put all the vulnerability on one guy, and then I have to reapply it to the other guy. So I think this Bully win condition is actually awful. I think Thrash is what kills the boss eventually. Yeah, I could get behind Battle Trance for another card draw. Shop, you need to help me. Fisticuffs. I thought it was Fisticuffs. What the hell's this? If you end your turn with no cards in your hand, deal 20 damage to all enemies. Okay, that seems pretty insane. It's just whether or not I can do that. Letter opener, probably not having that often. And strike dummy, I think is pretty bad. I am somewhat tempted by entropy. That is unbelievable random value bullshit. I just transform a card in my hand. That could so kill my deck. I fucking kind of love it. What do you upgrade into out of interest? An 8. Beautiful. I think this is the card you take when you realize your build won't beat the boss and you need to just magic some random bullshit up at the end. And the more and more I think about it, the more and more I think this vulnerable build, firstly, it does take too long to get going from what I've seen, but there might be more cards that work into the package. Secondly, I think it's going to be really bad versus the boss. It's 2 people. I can't sustain that vulnerability. It's fun as well. I also agree with the chat. I think Dark Shackles would not be a bad shout. I also don't think Inflame would be a bad shout. It's one of those cards where if I play it towards the rainbow bracelet, whatever you're called. Ring, sorry. Really, how big are your hands? Anyway, the rainbow ring. It's nice to give me the dexterity down the line. The strength is always going to be welcome. Also means I don't need to remove hair. I'm actually going to grab this and this, I think. And then, I don't know, let Jesus take the wheel. I'll take a heal. I want this battle to get to the final boss at least. I think Pillage is an insane card. I'm not sure we've seen it yet. It might be a future unlock. Okay, I need to kill the guy in the middle because he is a big turbo nerd. I do also need to not die. Reminder, the first card goes off 2 times. So I could double Inflame here, which would actually be pretty insane to dominate. I also have no block cards in my hand, which feels fairly awkward. Wait, why would that be insane for Dominate now that I think about it? Maybe double batch would have been better. Yeah, you're right. I'm stupid. I'm thinking of Dominate as, what's his name? Limit Break. But it's not Limit Break, it's something unique. Anyway, it makes the rest of my turn somewhat easy, because I'm just playing all the cards. Okay, so again, it's not cards get exhausted when you play them, it's the cards left over that exhaust. Battle Trance is very risky unless I'm killing them. I'm gonna kill them though. Goodbye, uppercut. Breakthrough. Pretty good here. I'll take it. I know I take 2 additional damage. Actually, I should probably do this first. Draw last. I think the AoE is a better option because it will kill this guy with vulnerability on him. Yeah, Thrash seems a really strong card. Well, there's Entropy. I might not need you right now, Entropy, but we'll see. Tuning Fog. Every time you play 10 skills, gain 7 block. Oh, that's Pillage. Deal 9 damage. Draw cards until you draw a non-attack card. So I guess it's somewhat anti-synergistic with Battle Trance. Drawing last is great, so you have fewer options. Goes with my 1 relic. Oh, cloak clasp. Okay, you know what? That's convinced me. Also, I'm probably not going to get to a Pile's Wing trigger again now, so. If these guys kill me, you know what? Hands up, Cinema. I fucking love these guys. What the fuck are these? Just anvil enemies, Axebot. What have you got? So your gimmick stock, when killed, a new Axebot is summoned in its place. Okay, so I guess we just focus on one of them is the game plan. Now, if I pillage twice, is that a good idea? Probably not, right? I could double... Oh, wait. Surely... If they're going to replace themselves, surely the vulnerability build is really bad again. I think I Iron Wave to just not take damage. Then I pillage. Huge. You know, I could headbutt the pillage back as well. So let me see how this works. So he's just fully back in and he's still doing what he was up to. But I have to kill him one more time. Okay. So hang on a minute. Let me just, for science this. If I vulnerable this guy, does he retain the vulnerability between turns as well? Because I assume he's going to retain the strength. I really want to play because it's golden glowing, but I think it might actually be the wrong play. Oh, so he does actually lose the stats. Okay, interesting. Okay, sure. I want to play Inflame. I want to play Defend to give me these stat boosts from the Rainbow Ring. Then I'll Thunderclap him. Now, I do have to do something about the Bat guy. I've kind of just been ignoring him and hoping he goes away, but he's not going away. He's still here. Well, it's entropy time. Ow. Ow. It's so painful. Oh, you get to pick the card as well you transform. Ah, okay, hold on a minute. This is game-changing. Goodbye, Defend. I don't need you where I'm going. Infernal Blade. Not sure I need you where I'm going either. Hit him. Shackle him. What's in the box? I'm intrigued. Okay, Rampage is a real card from the first game. I remember Rampage. Kill him. He's back. I probably shouldn't play Breakthrough. I should probably value my little health that I've got. Transform all attacks in your hand into Giant Rock. 1 mana deals 16. Is that better than what I've got? I can't even upgrade it. Sadly, oh, actually, maybe it's the right choice. I just kill him. Screw it. Let's just embrace the chaos. Oh, it's 1 mana. I'm stupid. Whatever. I'm sort of just transforming for the love of the game. Oh, you have to transform. Sorry, it's not a... Well, it is a choice, but it's not a... You can skip the option. Okay, let's get rid of Taunt. Let's get rid of all the block cards. I don't need them. Flip him. Why not play that first? You know, it doesn't matter, but why not play the vulnerability card first? Okay, those guys could be annoying. Shrug, Barricade, or Uppercut. It's probably Uppercut more than anything else here, but I'm not a huge fan still. But I think I'm going to take Uppercut, because there's no point in sacrificing, because I'm not going to sacrifice again. I think this is somewhat pointless. I just can't play it is the problem. Shrug maybe, because I'm looking block options, but I feel like my draw is a bit... I don't know. The problem with like more draw cards right now is it sits onto Battle Trance, right? I think I just have to assume that between Battle Trance and Pillage, I've got enough card draw. It is all irrelevant though, because I'm going to generate random cards. That's the win condition. Actually, also, now I think about it, maybe it is just fully irrelevant because I'm not going to beat the boss with vulnerability anymore. That's not the game plan. So you know what? I'll take Shrug it off, actually. At least it's 8 block. It'll always be 8 block. This is very awkward right now, because the next combat is the boss. So, that seems like a pretty bad option. The same instance, though, the second option is really bad. Like, really, really, really bad. But I might have to go for Fragrant Mushroom and then just heal at the campsite and then get the Pantograph healing as well on top of the healing. Because I think this would be so bad into the Elite Battle. I need to have, like, my card draw to begin with. You hit Strike Defend. I'm not upset, I'm just disappointed. Alright, 57 health. That's good. Remember to use fish oil. What an insane opening, potentially. I played the card that does nothing when you play it twice first. To be fair, it didn't matter because I wanted to do that into armaments. Yeah, there was no good option. If I played Thrash, it was irrelevant. It was actually all irrelevant. I just drew the worst hand with doubling the attack. The only good option was Strike, and that's like, it was worthless. That's fine. This relic, I think, is potentially insane, but I just don't have the deck for it. Okay. Now that's over with, armaments. Inflame. We need to attack this guy. Thunderclap. Bully. Dominate. Thrash him. Colossus. If you have 6 mana and draw, like, you know, infinity cards, this deck actually works. It's pretty good. It's just quite a tall requirement. I guess with Dominate as well, with the vulnerability build, this is what it's here for. If you have multiple enemies, I can just dominate one of them and use that domination to dominate the second one. I can only play one of these per turn, right? Okay. Well, he might be entropy, sadly. What's in the box? The ordering looks bad here, which it kind of is, but how was I meant to know? I have 99 vulnerability. If only I could, like, spread that onto the other guy. Now, here's an interesting question. If I transform a card that is bound, does it stay bound? Or does it flip? 'Cause I don't know. Let's science it. I think Bash has no worth in this deck anymore. It does remove it. Okay. New problem. New problem. How do I get through this turn? Do I just do the biggest glug session that's ever been glugged? Do I just gain 10 strength this turn and just try and obliterate this guy? Because otherwise I'm actually in a bit of issue here. And even then, does it save me? 28. 42 damage. 75, I think, and then an Ashen Strike on top of it. I think I'll live this turn if I drink both of these. I mean, actually, I'm not doing the damage, but... Okay, I can't count. It's still, like, as good as I could expect, really. Easy come, easy go. Inflame me? Headbutt this guy? Bring Thrash back, I think. I don't know. And then I taunt this guy. Possibly twice. That gives me strength and dexterity. And I guess I build the vulnerability back up again. That's 35 damage. I've drawn Dark Shackles. What a time to be alive. Sadly, I can't play the Thrash this turn. Oh my god, it's so good, but it's so bad because there's no point in it. I have to do this. Where's the ice cream when I need it? Fluorite energy. Exhaust all non-attack cards that you had, gauge 6 block for each. What's happening? I mean, I need to play this card though, because I need to survive the turn. Ashen Strike, where are we at? 22 damage. I think I need to uppercut, because that'll also give me a bit more block as well, right? And I'm taking no damage this turn again. You think I'm gonna win? Oh my god, you've willed great evil into my world. Goodbye, defend. Okay, hello, taunt. Is it ever taunt, taunt, dominate? Cool's better on the other side. It might honestly be taunt, taunt, dominate. Because what am I playing other than that? Just strike? Armment's taunt, taunt. It's kind of irrelevant though. Sure, I put some more vulnerability on, but I'd rather get the strength. I have 19 strength now. We just need to get Thrash. Also, I need to live through this turn now. That's going to be the challenging one. I need to generate Dark Shackles again. Anyone got a Dark Shackles in the back pocket? I'm never playing Tremble. Well, that's actually kind of interesting. I should have pillaged first as well. Yeah, I should have pillaged first, because then I could have had more card draw. That's the best I can do, right? Okay, it's the first L, I think. Oh! Not if my game crashes, there we go. It's kind of a shame. I mean, I think we just drew the worst guy. Also, I think this vulnerability build might be a joke. We'll see. There's more cards. Currently, the build seems like a bit of a joke. Oh, the stream died as well? Good. No harm, no foul. 1 second, YouTube. Okay, we should all be back. We should be back. Yeah, it turned out I did have enough survivability for the turn show. We lost the run. It is what it is. We unlocked an epoch as well. We're still progressing the game state. In fact, I think we have 2 epochs. The Ironclad's ablaze. The Ironclad slays the heart with its full bite. Excuse me, where's this come from? And the demon's contract hungrily absorbs the blight to itself. Immediately the warrior and blight are set ablaze, the parasite is drawn into the flame. Its writhing foam consumed like wax wicking into a flame, or fire even. Cinder. Deal 17 damage, exhaust top card of your draw pile. It Pack's End. Can only play it if you have 3 or more exhausted cards. Deal 17 to all. That seems unbelievably good. Drummer Battle. Draw 2 cards. At the start of your turn, exhaust top card of your draw pile. The Ancients. The ancient trees are not the same. Each individual tree is shaped by its surroundings. Some are stout and bushy, while others are gnarled and knotted. When fully mature, a manifestation of the immense power is born within. An ancient. Oh, okay, I could never have got ice cream. Ice cream is here. We will not ice cream. Book of the 5 Rings. Be very careful, so despite the Tolkien estate are very litigious. Every 5 cards you add to your deck heal 15 health. And Kusarigama. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, deal 6 damage to a random enemy. Ooh, it's the build for the shivs. Anyway, that's going to be this episode of YouTube. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, why not leave a like and subscribe? Everything helps me out. See you next time. Bye.